Good morning, Taurus. Sorry, I'm a little bit congested right now. This weather has been crazy in California. First it's hot, then it's cold, then it's hot, then it's cold. It's like, no, I can't take it anymore. Pick a season. Pick a season. Okay? So let's just cleanse. Alrighty. So I was looking at these cards here, and from what I'm seeing here, Taurus, it looks like 2025 has been a really tough year for you, okay? Because we have the card lost, roller coaster, lockdown, and then we have interview. So there could have been like something that you really wanted and it didn't come through because the lockdown is next to the interview. So this could have been like, you know, a job that you really wanted, or maybe like a car or a home, or maybe like there was something that you really wanted that it just did not come through, okay? However, in 2026, this presents a new strategy, okay? A new way to focus, a new way to draw in things, okay? I really feel that, I know that you're in a hole right now, okay? This could feel like I'm in this dark place. I don't know how to get out of this, but you're going to get out of it. I promise you, okay? Why? Because I have happiness here. So this tells me 2026, you're going to be aligning with yourself. I know that this card shows here two people, but I feel like this is you coming together with yourself, honoring yourself and being honest with yourself. There's something that you've been like, I don't know, maybe not wanting to face because of the roller coaster. And when I saw the roller coaster, you know, obviously there's those ups and downs, right? But Spirit showed me this image of like, I don't know if you guys saw this, but like there's this girl named Bad Baby, and she literally jumped on her dude's car and she was like, wait, like, you know, she would not get off, right? And he was just driving with her on top of the car. That's what I feel like the universe has been trying to do with you. Like you're Bad Baby hanging on to this car, and the universe is like, get off. We need you to get off. So if you feel that there have been any setbacks, or there has been, you know, something just not going your way, it was because it was truly time to let go of this. It was not, you know, meant for you in the way that you saw fit. You were not trusting. And that's the problem. Like there's also this stubborn energy where you're like, you know, you don't believe, maybe you don't believe fully in yourself, or you just don't fully trust. Okay. Now, there's going to be something that you're going to see. There's either you're going to have a conversation with somebody, you're going to see a video, you're going to see something. And this video could kick it off, but I feel like there's going to be an actual thing that you're going to see, or an actual conversation that you're going to have with somebody. And this is going to be the aha moment for you. This is going to be like, oh my God, okay. And this is when you start getting your shit together. This is when you start letting go. And this is when you start trusting, okay? And now you come in alignment with yourself. You start to, you know, go from a mentality of like, you know, not fully allowing your heart space to be open, to now where it's fully open and you're open to receive, okay? For some of you, love could have been an issue in the past, or maybe love is an issue, like where there's a specific person in your life that has held you back. Maybe you've had shitty relationships. Now is the time to love yourself, Taurus. Okay, now is the time to honor yourself, to choose your happiness and align within yourself. Okay, and maybe this is also a part of that roller coaster, that Bad Baby roller coaster, where it's like, let go. Let go of this person. Let go of this situation. It no longer serves you. Okay, and all of a sudden you begin to shine. You begin to shine like maybe the person that you used to know, how you could shine. All of a sudden people are like, oh, what's going on over there? You don't care though. You don't care what people think. You're finally in 2026 going to be so happy, so content with where you are within yourself. Okay. And maybe like, I feel like it's almost like every little step you take, every move that you make is going to be like an accomplishment, you know, just a movement forward, like inch by inch by inch. Because when I did shuffle these cards, there was this person in the hole, but you're literally crawling, like clawing, should I say, out of that fucking hole. And you're like, I'm coming for mine now. I'm coming for mine. I'm so done with feeling lost. I'm so done with, you know, this up and down. I'm so done with people treating me like shit. I'm so done. Like, I'm done. And it's going to be that one video, that one person, that one thing that's going to, you know, just literally, boom, light bulb goes off. Okay. And that's it. There's no going back. And now you are in the frequency of trust. You are in the frequency of, you know, moving forward. You now begin to attract things, and things just start to fall into place because justice is here. Now, if you have some shitty people who treated you like shit, get your popcorn. Get your popcorn. Look, I forgot to get this card here, Nightlife. So I'm seeing here that you get to enjoy your year, finally, right? Because 2025, woo, you were going through it, Taurus. You were going through it. Now, when these people go through this, excuse my allergies, I'm seeing here that I don't want you to be like, haha, okay? I don't want you to be like that. I want you to just be like, damn, that's shitty. I know what that feels like, and just keep it pushing. Okay? Don't be sour in that energy. Maybe you can have a little chuckle, but, you know, just after that, keep it moving. But things are going to balance out. You're going to start seeing people leaving. Like, if you were like not strong enough to get rid of this person or this situation, it's going to be removed from you. Okay? And there's going to be a balance with these people, meaning like they are literally going to, karma is going to, like, it's like, what do they say? You know, the seeds that you sow, well, they sowed some bad seeds in 2025. In 2026, it's coming for them. Okay? So that's all I'm going to leave there. Everything is going to balance itself out. The scales are going to balance out. And you're going to see them feel lost. Okay? You're going to see them lose things. This could be physical things, financial things, people, you know, again, jobs, whatever you can think of, they're going to lose. Okay? And there's going to be things that they wanted for themselves, and that's not going to go through for them, but it's going to happen for you. Okay? Let's get some more. When this happens, the Queen of Swords is here. They might come to you for help. I'm not saying, well, I am suggesting, strongly suggesting that you just say, you know what, I can't do that. And you leave it where it is. Okay? Do not help this person. Okay? Or the situation. Spirit is asking you to just simply step away. To, you know, for once, pick up your sword and defend yourself. Okay? You are in now this clear state where there's blue skies. Okay? And see how there's clouds down here? That's them. That's the situations. Do not help these people. I'm sorry. They have to figure it out on their own. You were in the trenches here, and now they are in the trenches, and you have to leave the situation behind. You cannot save everybody. Okay? As good as your heart has been, but they played on that. They played on your emotions. They banked on the fact that you had a good heart, that you were always going to help, that you were always going to be there no matter what. Like, this is your year of no. And no is in salvation of you and preservation of you. Okay? And your energy and your time and your finances. It's going to have to be a big fat no. Even when it comes to your own kids. You know, sometimes you got to be like, sorry, I don't got it. You know, even though you got it, but you got to be like, no. You know what I mean? Yeah, because you've set your eyes on something big now. You want to, you're rebuilding your foundation here. You want something huge for yourself. 1111, okay? That to me tells me that now you're in pursuit of your happiness, and you are not willing to deviate from this plan. And 1111, this could be a new home, okay? This could be a new business. This could be something new that you're trying to attain for yourself, but it's very tangible, okay? It's very tangible, and it's not something that's going to take long. It's something that literally can happen, I'm hearing, like 3 to 6 months, okay? If you stay the course, if you say no, okay? If you say yes to these people, they're only going to drag you back, into the mess, into their drama. And you don't need to be involved in that. You have goals. You have things to do. You have places to be, people to see, okay? Let me see here. Ooh la la. All right, King of Swords. Why did this land? It literally landed on Nightlife, okay? Some of you might be like in good company. I'm going to say that because you're still the Queen of Swords. So this isn't telling me that you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm so in love. Da, 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 da. I feel like you're going to be like, I'm enjoying this person's company. We're having a good time. We're having good conversation. This person really does come to lift you up. This person is coming to teach you things. Okay. And I feel like that's also something that you're going to be manifesting in 2026 without even really knowing. You're going to run into people who are like, maybe on, who know how to do things like, hey, I've been in that situation. You got to file this paperwork. You got to do this. You got to do that. And these are the people that you're going to attract. Okay. People who know, who've been there, done that, and who got out of the trenches like you once were. Okay. Then there's going to be that, I'm entertaining, having a good time with this person. I don't see you fully like engaged in a relationship. Although, some of you, if you're already like in a stable place, but this is not for somebody who is stable. Okay. This is somebody who's been through it, who is finding themselves all over again, and they're just reconnecting with themselves. So I can't imagine that you would want to like throw a whole new relationship on top of that. Okay. Also, the King of Swords tells me that you go from the Queen to the King. Okay. So now you are in an energy of like truly knowing your worth, truly knowing who you are, because it's like you graduated. You graduated in between, in 2026, you graduated somewhere. Okay. And now you're on the next level, and people are going to start noticing you like, and I'm just feeling all the hate that's going to come with it, but you don't give a damn. You don't care. You're the King of Swords now. You have your, your stability. You're like, yeah, you know what? You knew the old me when I was a queen, but now I'm a king. You don't get to know this part of me. And so that also tells me too that you have to move in silence. You have to move in like, don't share everything. Don't tell people your business. Okay. And keep them guessing, keep them on their toes. That's the element of surprise is going to be your ace here. Okay. That is the best thing you can do here. Okay. Yep. Here come the haters. Here come the haters. As the more you try to rise, they're going to come at you hard. They're going to come at you hard. They're going to be like, oh, you thought you could. And you say, yes, the fuck I did. And I did. And I will. And I'm going. And I'm gone. Okay? So, yeah. They're going to try to sabotage you. Seven of Swords here. The Swords here is all mental. So this is why you have to get clear in your mind, strong in your mental. Okay? Because they're going to try to do things to manipulate you, to say things to bring you down. But again, it's all mental. Nothing is truly tangible. You have the sword now. You picked it up this year. 2026 is your year. You've picked it up. You're like, I'm ready to slay this fucking dragon. Like, you had me in a cage for so long. I'm out now. Let's do it. And so look at like you're prepared with this one sword. Look at how many swords this other person or these situations or these people that they have to pick up. They literally have to pick up 7 swords just to go against you. That says a lot about you, Taurus, that I don't think you truly know about yourself. That says a whole lot. Yep. And there comes God. Oh, you thought Taurus was by themselves? No, there's a team here. You have your spiritual team. You have, divine protection. Okay. So look at that. Taurus is not alone. Taurus has never been alone. Okay. You made Taurus believe that they were alone, but they're not alone. And they know that now. Okay. Yep. Temperance. So look, your ancestors and your divine guidance, your divine protection, they're going to come to the situation or to these people. They're going to be like, look, I'm going to give you a chance to walk away. I'm going to give you a chance to walk away, or I'm going to give you a chance to, maybe reconsider. But if if you want to step to Taurus, I'm going to have to bring it to you. I'm going to have to bring the hammer down on you. Okay. And when this king picks up that sword, it's over. Game is over for these people. Look at that. How is this Seven of Swords going to step to that king? Unimaginable. And you see there's a circus here. This person's a clown. The situation's a clown. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's laughable. Okay? So, I wouldn't. Look, I wouldn't. All right, let's get one card to end this reading for you, Taurus. And, yep. Taurus, pick up that sword. Slay that dragon 2026. This is your year. Claim it, okay? You have so much protection on your side. It is crazy. The devil is in the reverse. That's it. You're letting go. You're crawling out the hole. You're claiming what's yours. You're done. All right. Look at that. The world. Taurus, you're done. All right. Thanks for watching, Taurus.